Come on.
Drop the knife now.
Come on. Yeah! Right the... Yeah! Lawyer up, because today we're going into the ugly world of when Karens go too far. Let's do this.
Karens are infamous for being annoying and thinking they're above the law. But what happens when Karens pick the wrong battle and try to fight police officers?
That's a man.
He verbally abused me.
You verbally abused me as soon as I got here.
Here are 4 examples of this happening, starting with the case of Brandy McGowan. On the 30th of March 2022, police were called on Brandy after she was seen threatening people with a brick in a Florida Walmart. At some point, she decided the brick wasn't good enough and stole a pocket knife to wield instead. When an officer arrived, he found Brandy holding the knife. The cop was armed with his service weapon, but Brandy refused to drop hers.
Shoot the
Drop
hoe.
the knife now.
Shoot the hoe.
Drop it. Drop the knife. Drop the knife. Drop it now.
Brandy seemed blissfully unaware that the officer is pointing a gun directly at her
Zero
and has a
accountability,
taser
baby.
in broad view on his utility belt. In
no
these circumstances, he is well within his rights to use it to subdue and disarm her if he feels as though she's a danger to him and the civilians around him. Clearly, she doesn't understand that, as she stands her ground and continues to threaten people with her weapon.
Put it down. Drop it.
Kneecap the hoe.
Drop the knife. Put it down. Put the knife down. Put the knife down.
At this point, backup arrives on the scene and takes the attention off the first cop for a moment, giving him the opportunity to holster his weapon and switch to the taser. In this situation, it's obviously much more preferable for the cop to use non-lethal force, but it's dangerous to lower his weapon while in a one-on-one standoff. The arrival of the other officers gives the perfect relief for him to switch to and deploy the taser.
Taser her right in the titty. Please. Please taser her in the titty. Come on,
Drop
titty.
the knife now.
Come on, titty. Yeah! Right in the titty! Yeah!
Drop the knife.
Show your pussy, bitch!
So you're all kidnapping me?
Show your pussy, bitch! No, we ain't kidnapping no fat bitches. We don't kidnap fat women. You be alright.
The taser does a perfect job of disarming Brandy and allowing the cops to put her in cuffs and detain her. After the Walmart interaction, she was taken to a local hospital for evaluation, where it was discovered she was, somewhat predictably, high on meth and had apparently ingested over 4 grams of the stuff before entering the store to cause her chaos.
How you on meth and fat? That don't even make no sense.
Police station, it was also discovered that Brandy had a lengthy criminal record, with charges including burglary, kidnapping, and battery. For this incident, she was hit with another charge of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, carrying a sentence of up to 5 years in prison and a $5,000 fine. If this doesn't convince you not to take drugs, nothing will. But this next case is a perfect example of how alcohol can have very similar effects, at least on Karens. This officer was called to a bar on the night of August 11th, where there was an intoxicated woman allegedly attacking multiple people and causing a serious disturbance. The woman was quickly identified as Christina Cabot, the wife of the previous mayor of the town, and someone who has clearly overstayed her welcome at the bar.
Shut up, bitch!
Literally can't make me laugh on camera.
Fuck about no crazy bitch. I don't care about no crazy hoe.
No, true story. She's literally been in here. She walked to me. Why are you in here? I said, oh, it's cool park. They don't like you. You're black. I said, what do you mean?
She's been in the bar for a while. Oh, but just being dumb. Yeah.
No.
I don't know who she is.
The whole goofy.
We all do, yeah. You all do, yeah.
I ain't cares about who this hoe is.
Take her to the next city over. Like they do it. She's been touching people, pushing people. Okay. She tried to push me off the chair. No, seriously. Okay, so I was
Other patrons of this bar detail exactly what Christina has been doing to cause the disturbance, and it's clear she hasn't made herself popular. This is also the second time today that police have been called to remove her from a bar. She's been intoxicated nearly the entire day, so the police decide it's time to have a chat with her and get her back to the station.
Who's this guy?
His name's Dan.
You know what happened to me.
What happened to you?
Oh boy, here we go. Where she talks about how she was victimized 40 years ago and how we gotta suffer. Oh boy.
You know what happened to me. I'm 10.
I was hurt.
I don't know what happened.
Man.
Just now or like
Did you
my
just
whole
get
life?
here?
No, I was talking to other people.
No, you just got into lacrosse this year?
No, we had dinner together over at Turbo like 6 years ago.
And you're going to pretend like you don't know what happened to me?
I know who you are. I don't know what happened to you.
This town is going to shut Tim and I down everywhere we go because of what happened to me. Because the police department said that I did something wrong. All these white fucking motherfuckers think that I did something wrong.
Bitch, you white.
Even though the police department dropped all the charges. Even though the police department continued to investigate me when they had no right.
So what does that have to do with tonight?
Nothing. I don't even know who called the police on it.
A few people.
You should go ask them.
So they've already told me. They
What
said
did
that
they
you
say?
were pushing people and touching people and trying to push people off their stools and acting disorderly.
Not true.
Christina lets the cops know that she believes the city of La Crosse, where they are, is out to get her and her husband. Evidently, the police have investigated her in the past and dropped the case, but obviously there's something bigger at play here, or at least that's what she's trying to insinuate. In reality, Christina is extremely intoxicated and looking for any reason to blame someone else for the ruckus she's been causing and a way to get out of this situation.
This is the guy right here. Let's go talk to him. Come on.
No, we're not.
Hey, tell him what you think about me.
I didn't talk to you once.
When I pushed you off your bar stool, right?
You never know. I never said that.
I knew on my place. I'm not a couple. Sorry, I think we lost you.
The police are told that Christina was politely asked to leave the bar multiple times, to which she violently refused, becoming both verbally and physically abusive, starting fights with anyone she could get her hands on. At one point, she even sat down in the middle of the bar and began kicking and screaming like a child. It was at this point the police were called to the scene.
It's a woman. What do you expect? It's a female.
I don't care where she goes. I don't care where the she goes, but she needs to go.
No, we're not going to go inside, ma'am.
Christian, stay here for me.
You know my name. You go in there. Oh, you're just gonna accept that? We're gonna be able to treat me like this as long as I live here?
Treat you like what?
This?
How are we treating you?
You're here.
Holding me accountable? Who do you think you are? I've got a vagina, sir. That's what she means.
I did nothing wrong because they called the police on me because they're white.
What was the other call?
Same thing.
The guy that I talked, look at this, talked on him a white supremacist.
I just like to put in a good word for that lady right there. She's an okay lady.
She's okay?
Yeah, she's an okay lady.
Okay. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I just want to put in a good word for her. But, whoa, what the fuck was that? I do this shit. Why are you pushing me? And I ain't even with nowhere.
Well taken.
You did see that right. This guy came over to put in a good word for her after talking with Christina in the background, and then she immediately walked over to pay him directly in front of the cops.
Actually, I don't feel safe in the city anymore.
Out of hand.
What's more is, if something happens to me tonight,
It's my job, bro. That's what you know that. Yeah. I swear to God.
You're good.
Bro,
you saw that, right?
I
Yep,
do this
yep.
shit, bro. For real. Thank you.
Ma'am, is it okay if we talk over here for a second?
I do this shit for real.
You come over here and talk to me. And my name is Christina, and you know me.
I'm just calling
Don't
you
call
ma'am.
me ma'am.
Why?
Thank you.
Christina.
Because I
Okay,
asked you
Christina.
not to.
Is it okay if we talk over here, Christina?
No, I don't know what you want to talk to me about,
Okay.
but I'm pretty sure you can do it right here. No one's
So
here.
unfortunately, you do have to go to jail tonight, okay?
Wait, let me put...
Yep. Betcho, shut the hell up now, bitch.
Do you think I deserve to be arrested right now?
Hell yeah.
I don't know. What am I being charged
Yeah,
with?
ho.
Arrest for disorderly conduct.
You being charged with not shutting the fuck up.
Oh, white girl, I don't want to go.
Due to everything that's gone on so far, the cops decide to put her in cuffs and take her to jail for the night. Frankly, it's impressive that even while restrained, she still managed to make enemies. On the way back to the car, she refused to cooperate and made her legs weak, forcing the cops to drag her. And even that wasn't the most annoying thing she did on this walk.
I need you to put that wallet in my purse.
I'm gonna carry it all the way over there. Okay? Just like
No,
this.
I want you to put it in my purse.
Well, let's go and then we'll make it happen, okay? Thank you.
I'm not going anywhere.
There we go. You just need to walk.
Yeah.
Drag her by her feet.
Spine problems.
Is there a reason why you're doing this, Christina?
Yeah. She's looking for problems. Yeah, I grew up in the house with a black woman, lady. Your screaming does nothing to me. Like music to my ears.
Please walk.
No, please.
No, why?
You fuck about your feelings, bitch.
You're
You gonna learn today, ho. Bye-bye. Keep your butthole tight.
Christy, can you please sit in there?
No.
We're trying to be decent,
No, I
please.
can't.
Punch this on the mouth.
Please.
You've been here
Please
forever
don't
and
push
you
the
little
officer.
Tim.
I am
I
a mother-in-law.
Yeah, it does. I didn't do anything. No, I can't.
Okay, ma'am.
I smash your leg in that
After
hole.
acting like this all night, you'd think it'd be time for her to drop the act back at the station. But she
It's not
thinks
an
differently, choosing to make the entire team's
not an
lives
act.
as hard as physically possible.
Christy Cabot. She's not real cooperative. She wants to sit in the, she's not resistive. She just wants to sit in the squad car. So we had to force her in there. So.
She's right here?
Yeah.
Christy. You said Christy, right?
Beat this hole, bro. Just hit her, bro.
Christy. Oh, okay. You're all right.
Taser.
Well, yeah, I want TV.
Christy, my hands. You're fine. I'm fine.
You guys are really hurting me. What are you doing? God, I must be so fucking violent. Can I please? Whatever this is, it hurts.
We're gonna go back.
I already know. You can let go. And also this hurts. Whatever this is, we'll be talking.
The cops finally managed to get Christina into a wheelchair so they can properly bring her into the station, kicking and screaming all the way there. She was charged with disorderly conduct and resisting arrest, as well as firmly placing herself on the bad side of pretty much every cop and civilian in the entire town. Christina showed exactly how awkward Karens can make situations like this, but the cop in this next case shows exactly how to handle them. This Karen had just been detained by police in a Walgreens after going on an extensive racist rant towards a group of Muslims in the store. She has her plan to make the officers' lives as awkward as possible, but this cop is here to shut her down.
Ma'am, no weapons on you or anything like that?
No, here.
No, that's okay. Stand up for me, please.
No.
And just make sure you don't have any weapons on you.
Look, I don't even have
I don't know.
pockets.
Turn around. I don't want to touch you.
Look at the pockets.
Okay. Under arrest for battery.
I didn't do any battery.
No, when you spit on people, that's battery.
No, I did not. Listen, he verbally abused me.
Well, that doesn't give you the right to spit on them. That's why
Yep.
you verbally abused me as soon as I got here. Did I spit on you?
Tell it to the
Under
judge,
arrest for
ho.
battery. No, yep, definitely doing
That
that.
hurts.
Yeah, they're handcuffed.
Yeah.
They have to come first.
Can
Let's
I
go.
take my purse?
Absolutely. Come on.
Oh,
Let's go.
please, don't
Oh,
don't
no,
hurt
you're
me,
definitely
though.
going to jail. Let's go. Walk.
Unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
Can I leave my car here?
That's absolutely fine. Sure.
Yeah, this is unbelievable.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
Take your thing.
Officer, this is unbelievable.
Let's go.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Well, I'll get a good attorney.
God bless you.
Yep. God bless me, God, because I'm a Christian.
Christians don't talk like you.
This cop managed to get her in cuffs and out the door in record time, but he still has to get her into the patrol vehicle and back to jail. This Karen isn't going down
And then
easy.
put her in. You gotta hit her.
For me,
Please
or
don't do this. Please.
Please.
How about you just
I've got kids.
How about we do that? That doesn't give you an excuse to act the way that you're acting.
Have a heart. It's
Just
different.
stop talking.
You guys can leave. We'll take care of it. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, you guys have to go.
This officer saw me last night. I've been having a
No
lot
one gives a
happen
shit.
in my life.
No one gives a shit.
With a simple
I'm
sorry.
sorry.
We don't care,
I'm
ho.
sorry. I'm
We
sorry.
don't care.
I'm sorry. But you apologize too.
No. Can you apologize too? Oh boy.
Apologize. I'm not a racist. I have friends that are Muslim. Okay? I have friends that are Muslim. Oh, that hurts. You're hurting my hand.
Well, they're handcuffs. They're not for comfort.
Well, I've never had handcuffs.
So that's a no. Okay, so
Except when I
those
was-
same Muslims that you were talking shit to just decided your fate and they elected to not
Thank
prosecute.
you. God bless you.
Yeah, God bless them. Because if it was up to me, you'd be going to jail.
Come on, officer, please.
But they decided, as the victim, that you were not going to jail.
No.
I suggest you watch your mouth because the particular the particular group that you decide to mouth off to were professional or nice. Some people might kick you in your face and they're gonna come pick up the pieces.
And you
So I
deserve it.
suggest you watch your mouth.
In an act of extreme kindness, the group of Muslims she spat at and was racist towards decided not to press charges and asked the police to let her go.
Y'all hoes is lame. Y'all whack, soft. Come on, bruh. You just gonna turn the other cheek? That would make sense if the other person would at least use lube.
But somehow, even that isn't enough to stop this woman from running her mouth.
It's not
My
enough.
father was with the Army.
It's not
He was a
enough.
captain in the Army.
No
Anybody
one
get a
gives
14?
a shit.
Look what you did to my aunt.
You should be going to jail.
Huh? Oh. Can you get me my purse, please?
Hey,
No!
You got a 14?
No, I'm getting. No, I thought.
No!
You were using it.
Get your stuff and leave.
No, what do I do with this?
What do you do with what?
Oh, that hurts.
That's unfortunate.
Well, I've never had this happen to me.
Then keep
before.
your mouth shut and you won't have it happen again.
Don't talk to me.
Literally keep your mouth shut because you spit on somebody.
Listen, you don't know what he did to me.
You don't
before.
have the right to ask me how to talk to you when you're disrespecting people.
He disrespected me first.
Literally spitting on people. Gather your belongings, count your blessings, and leave.
Listen, I'm a
Bye.
Christian.
Yeah,
No,
You need to look
And
that
I-
up.
And I go to Calvary.
That's concerning. Yep, very concerning. I will actually. I will talk to Pastor Doug and let him know how you feel about different religions.
Sunday for church.
Okay, for sure.
Okay?
Yeah.
11 a.m.
Shut up, bitch! Get out! Go!
Officer.
You have a good night, man.
Thank you.
Get
And
home safe.
thank you, officer. You're respectful. You're respectful.
They all are,
You are
man.
not. And thank God for President Trump.
Not the president.
I don't even know what that
We'll
means.
enjoy him too.
This woman was incredibly fortunate to be let away with no charges, especially after everything she said on camera. But Sean Malarkey wasn't so lucky. Malarkey was arrested for domestic violence after hitting her ex-husband with her car.
Damn,
But when the
bitch.
cops moved in to arrest her, things immediately started to go south.
Step up.
Excuse me.
Step out.
No, excuse me.
Step
Put
out.
your hands off of me.
Step out of the car right now. You're under arrest.
No, I am not.
Yes, you are.
No, I am not.
Yes, you are.
Malarkey's behavior is erratic and her tones aggressive from the off. Her children are in the backseat of the car, but this doesn't seem to affect how she handles the encounter, and things only get worse.
I will tase you if you don't get out of the car.
You better take your hands off of me right now.
I told you you're under arrest. Get out of the car.
Why?
Because you have a warrant.
I just sent a message and I am... Excuse me.
Get out of the car right now.
No. Did somebody say that you could come into our house?
Asking
Oh,
the
that's a
cops who gave
man.
them permission to enter the property is a common tactic in situations like this one. But for the suspects, the reality is that the police are well within their rights to enter property uninvited so long as they have a warrant. With a second officer's assistance, Malarkey is removed from her car and cuffed. However, this is where things get even worse.
You did this.
No, I didn't do anything.
Andy asked you to get out.
Excuse me?
Andy asked you to get out of the car.
No, Andy yanked me.
I yanked you because I told you you're under arrest and you refused to exit your vehicle.
Are you gonna stand up and be cooperative?
Are you gonna understand that my attorney has filed a motion to quash this? Has filed
We're
a
going out here,
motion
this way.
to quash this.
You hit us, you do anything stupid towards us, and we're any charges on. If you hit us,
Excuse me?
or anything, let's go.
You've already hit me.
I didn't hit you. I asked you out of the car. I told you you're under arrest. Now you got a whole show for your neighbors here.
Even restrained, Malarkey's attitude does not change at all. The cop then smells alcohol on her breath, which may explain some of the bizarre behavior.
You are a shitty f***ing human being. You throw somebody down in front of their children? What the f*** is wrong with you?
Sit down! I told
you. You piece of shit. You know what? You are the piece of dirt that I wouldn't on if you were on fire.
I smell an odor of alcohol on your breath.
No, that's my.
That's your.
You drink your pee!
She defies the officer's orders and tries to leave the vehicle, then makes a point to single out the cop who initiated the arrest.
Get your f***ing hands off me.
We see situations like this often, where a suspect will target one member of law enforcement and use them as a scapegoat. This is typically followed by legal threats.
Is it bad that I was looking at her breasts? I mean, it's still a female. Hopefully. It's getting harder and harder to tell nowadays.
So they're likely targeting the officer they feel they could best build the strongest case against. However, this wouldn't work all too well.
Get your f***ing hands off me.
Cool out. Hey, if you keep resisting.
Get your
punch her in the face.
You know what? I'm gonna charge you with putting your f***ing dirty ass hands on me.
Stop moving. Let him take off your watch.
Malarkey then goes on to make violent threats to the officers. Pay attention to how quickly she tries to change the conversation after her most extreme threat.
You know, do you know what he's done? If you
stop kicking us.
I'm gonna kick you right in the f***ing.
That's mean. Don't do that.
You are dead.
What's that?
You are getting sued.
No. What'd you say before that? You said I am dead? What do you mean by that?
You are.
Elaborate on it if you mean it.
You're getting sued.
She continues making the cops' lives difficult by pretending to have trouble getting out of the car, though it's clear from her movements that she's not actually trying. She blames the tape on her ankles and says it's the cop's fault she tried to kick him.
Put your feet.
No, it hurts too much. You could just take it.
See, y'all, man, y'all got patience for the hoes, bro. You know what I mean?
You think I'm gonna take a 200-pound dude?
Well, you've already kicked at us a lot of times.
Why?
You're not gonna win.
Why?
You're gonna hurt us.
Why? Because that guy right there.
The one you tried to bite? Okay, Sean, let's go.
Why? Could you ask yourself a question?
Sean, put your
Why?
She was charged with aggravated assault of an officer and aggravated DUI. This was her third DUI with a child passenger. Soon after this arrest, she was also charged with endangering the life or health of a child and violation of a bail bond and received a misdemeanor charge for resisting or obstructing an officer. If you enjoy true crime,
Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. It's your boy BlastphamousHD. Twisms.